Yeah, Michael, I agree with you 100%. But let's talk about a fighter who was all action. Let's talk about a fighter who personified what the reason is we all love the fight game. It's not for those slow Canelo skull fights. It was Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton came around at a time when boxing was very fragmented, meaning there was promoters in England, and it was Frank Warren, and that was it, right? Cedric Kushner was in South Africa. We had Bob Arum and Don King in America, and pretty much that was it. We have advanced a lot since that time, for sure, as a sport. And Ricky Hatton was one of those once-in-a-generation fighters. He comes out, he's all action, he throws punches, durable enough to last, and really good enough to be on top of the world. And he had two great fights, one with Manny Pacquiao, one with Floyd Mayweather. He lost both. I think if I remember correctly, he went the distance with Floyd. Pacquiao took him out rather quickly. It was that hand speed that very few people can deal with. Ricky Hatton was a world champion in many organizations, including the WBU, which they were trying to make into sort of Britain's sanctioning body. Every country seemed to have one at the time, and Britain jumped in, and they weren't able to keep that going. The WBU folded eventually and didn't get anywhere. But Ricky Hatton never folded. I mean, he performed for us in his career. And let's talk about how he died. Now, listen, I don't have any inside information, so I don't want you to think I got this from a news report. What I do know is Ricky Hatton was very open about his struggles with alcohol, his struggles with drugs. And I think that anybody who gets into fighting often has those type of demons. Now, they may be completely sober. They may have never tried any of that stuff. But it is the same type of demon that has you walk on that knife edge, right? Like somebody who's been in the ring fighting, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 rounds, right? And is in the trenches bombing with people. It's the same kind of feeling that you get when you're way out there on drugs. You are testing life to its limit. You are living on the edge, so to speak. And that's what Ricky Hatton personified. That's who he was. And so sometimes when that's what you crave, and you can't get it anymore in the fight game, right? Because you don't have any more of those fights, and you're not training every day, and you're at the pub. There's a real easy way to get that living on an edge feeling, and it's injecting or snorting or whatever it is, however far your demons went to get that feeling again. And very likely that's what happened to Ricky Hatton. May you rest in peace. Thank you for all the thrills that you gave us. We feel you, man. We know it. We get it. We're all fighting that same battle. Everybody, like and subscribe for more on the fight game.